Hey Leute, mein Name ist Sigma und das hier ist Sigma LP und wir rennen jetzt mal wieder einfach quer durch. In der Hoffnung, dass wir diesmal einen Teil der Story finden. Ein Teil der Story, lol. Ähm, in der Hoffnung, dass ich diesmal wieder zu diesem Run komme, wo ich die Storyline
I'll
kriege,
say
sag
it.
ich jetzt mal.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Genau.
Do we need to restart the game again?
Ja, genau.
Well, I find it
Lass es uns
unlikely
neu
that we'll ever
starten.
progress
Genau, da
by
war ich nämlich
starting
schon.
over and over again.
Yep.
But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Whee! Neustart. Und diesmal können wir die... Achso, wir können noch nicht der Storyline folgen.
All of his co-workers were gone. What did it mean?
Ich glaub,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
nein, natürlich haben wir nicht einfach ein Memo vergessen, sondern hier sind keine Türen mehr, deswegen muss ich umkehren.
Okay, yeah, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Genau,
Why
wir
don't we
müssen
go
nämlich
back
zurückgehen.
the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Genau. Juhu! Leroy Jenkins! Er wird dann nämlich nochmal restarten und wenn er nochmal restartet, dann kriegen wir die Storyline, wortwörtlich. Und die
Aha!
Abenteuermusik.
I
Und
knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
ja, genau.
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh no.
Okay.
No, I don't feel
Ja,
right about this
ja.
at all. We both
Gut,
know you
wandern
didn't
wir
put
also
in
wieder
the
sinnlos
actual
rum,
work
bis
for
er
that win.
anfängt,
Some
irgendwas
people
zu
win
sagen.
fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Genau. Starte neu. Wie du neu startest. Denn jetzt können wir der Storyline folgen, wortwörtlich. Jawohl!
All right,
Woohoo!
I've got a
Storyline.
solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Und ich werde genau
See?
das tun.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
To Destiny!
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Komm, mach die
You know
Musik
what?
an.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Adventure-Musik! Oh Gott, ich glaube, das wird mir so krass im Kopf bleiben, dieses Lied. Ah. Und dieser Raum ist einfach der krasseste überhaupt. Oh. Warte, wenn ich hier lang gehe. Ha, geil. Um das hier zu triggern, muss ich also... Also ist dieser Raum sozusagen ein Easter Egg. Lol. Okay, jetzt gleich.
Cut
Hang
the
on!
music. Go back and look at that fern.
Ja, genau. Auf zum Fahren. Fahren.
This fern will be very important later in the story.
Okay.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Ich hoffe, ich habe jetzt einen Screenshot gemacht.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Okay, wenn ich jetzt zu meinem Büro zurückgehe, komme ich zu meinem Büro zurück. Okay, top. Gut. Let's follow the line. The new line. Oder Moment, nein, gar nicht. Was passiert, wenn ich hier lang gehe? Auch gar nichts, okay.
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
Nein. Wir folgen jetzt der Linie. Schlimmer kann es gar nicht mehr werden, also.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us?
Okay.
And after we trusted you, after everything
Bei
we've
Nummer
been
4
through,
steht jemand. Ich habe das genau
I can't
gesehen.
take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Nein. Ah, Mann! Schon wieder ein Restart. Schon wieder the line.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Ja,
We're
gar nichts.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Die Tür habe ich doch gerade aufmachen wollen.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just
Dieser
me
Raum
and
ist
Stanley
nix.
forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you
Genau.
want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Moment. Wie oft bin ich jetzt gerade im Kreis gegangen? Lol. Wetten, ich komme wieder zurück. Wetten, ich komme einfach genau wieder zurück.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Vor allem It's TM. Also It's Trademark. Ah, gut. Da ist die Linie, also die Storyline ja schon wieder verschwunden.
Ah, a choice.
Oh man.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay.
Wirklich?
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere. Which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh Mann. The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Never forget.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of
Find
this?
the line again.
Is it
Begin
really-
following the line. Find incidents.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the
super.
game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
Yeah.
whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
Es wird so
Something
restarten. Es wird so restarten.
So, okay. I
Restart.
guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
What? Ah, dieser Ton hat mich jetzt gerade schon ein wenig erschreckt. Okay. Wir müssen also bis zum 8. Restart spielen. 8. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Was war der nächste Schritt? Ich soll so tun, als ob ich die Story machen will. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ja. Aber da will ich jetzt hin.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Oh mein Gott, wie geil. Das Spiel kürzt sich selber ab. Ich mag es, wenn das Spiel sich selber abkürzt. Da muss ich das Ganze nicht machen. Und wieder Game auf Aufzug. Oh, der Aufzug ist angekommen. Okay. Rausrennen, weitergehen. Wir kennen das ja alles schon.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Hört das sich gelangweilt an? Ich glaube, er hört sich gelangweilt an.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Ich wüsste zu gern, ob wir da oben sind. Beziehungsweise, ob man sich selbst in dem Spiel treffen kann. Ich meine, das wäre ja schon irgendwie der absolute Meta-Hammer, wenn du dich selbst im Spiel treffen
Now the
kannst.
monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Also manche von den Bildern sind auch exakt gleich, fällt mir gerade so auf. Die Tatsache, dass sie so oft in diesem Raum waren, dass mir jetzt das auffällt, ist schon
This
peinlich.
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this
Ja,
time?
natürlich.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
Ich will wissen, wo ich jetzt hinkomme, wenn ich das mache. Moment, das steht bei einem Pirate? Oh mein Gott, wie cool.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Ja,
Had he
natürlich.
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working.
So,
all of
macht
it
das Ding jetzt
monitored
an
and
und
commanded
geht dann
from
durch
this
diesen einen
very
Eingang
place.
raus.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its... Oh, Stanley, you
Yep.
didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yep.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
I want control.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go.
Let
Turn
it
the
go.
controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star.
Wir gehen durch die Tür. Wir gehen sowas von durch die Tür. Wetten, die Tür geht zu, sobald wir hinkommen. Ey, diese Kack-Tür. Okay, dann probieren wir einfach mal, das Ding auszumachen.
What all this means, I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Nein, will ich nicht.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Okay, ich kann nichts machen. Ich kann nichts machen.
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Verdammt.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
I broke it. Oh
no.
nein.
Do you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Natürlich.
Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me...
Warte. Okay, voltage control, unit 1. Press any key to send power surge.
Second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Okay. Schon tot? Nee, gar nicht. Doch, jetzt schon. Okay. Wir sind schon wieder tot in Stanley Parable. Wow, das sieht ja mal nach was Neuem aus. Ich beende die Folge hier.